Welcome to the Bill Paying Hobbyists. It's been quite a year. Ellie and I feel very fortunate, and we hope you guys are as blessed as we are. We just wanted to say Happy Thanksgiving, enjoy whatever game you're watching, and that turkey coma. I'm Michael, and behind the camera is Ellie. Been to any stores lately? You've seen it. Christmas decorations everywhere. Halloween hadn't even hit yet, and the Christmas decor was taking over Lowe's like kudzu on the side of a Georgia highway. So, why fight it? We're going to show you how we saved over $300 on our lawn decorations this year. Let's get to it. Well, Christmas is coming and we are going to start making some lawn ornaments. Now, we got these lawn ornaments that we had from last year. I'm not sure how much they cost. We'll look into it and I'll let you know before this video is over. But I wanted to continue it and I want to make more, so we get to use all of these styrofoam coolers to make more out of. Which is kind of cool because now I can clean the garage out and I don't have any more styrofoam coolers in here. First thing we got to do is we got to cut these down. I got to make them flat, and hopefully if I do it right, I'll be able to make 2 out of 1. I'll show you what I mean as I go along. And we'll cut all these up. I get to use the table saw, so I'm going to make a huge mess in my garage, and then probably use the bandsaw to make even a bigger mess. So let's get started. All right, I want to use the table saw because I want to take just this portion off right here, the edge, the bottom leg of it. So I'm going to run it this way so I can cut it right here. Use the rip fence, just use what I have and take it off. Of course, my table saw is unplugged. I'm also going to use my respirator and my definitely hearing protection because I don't know what this stuff's going to do once it starts cutting. New to me. Table saw is unplugged. Take this baby up. All right, now that that's cut all the way around, I'm going to unplug this while I do this. I can take my little flat saw, come right in here, and go all the way around. Oh, that. And not nearly as messy as I thought it was going to be. And there, now I saved as much surface area as possible. So I'm gonna cut all of the rest of those and then we'll figure out how far we're gonna cut these off if we're gonna cut any of this off. Got them all the sidewalls cut off. So now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna make 5 big ones and 5 little ones. Those are gonna be fun. Sawzall maybe? No, I can cut the circles on the bandsaw. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the sides off and I'm going to hold them together. We'll lay it out and then I'll cut it on the bandsaw, then glue them together because I won't be able to cut with both of them glued together. I won't be able to cut all that on the bandsaw. We have 5 lids that are not cut on either side, and we have last year's ornament. This is 12 inches diameter. This just so happens to be 14 inches diameter, which is perfect to go right here. So I'm going to use this to outline it, and I still want to make this little collar. That's where you're supposed to hang it from. The little collar, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, and then I'm going to cut them out of my bandsaw. Okay, here we go. We're going to start cutting these on the bandsaw. All right, for the big ones, we need to make 20-inch circles. So I'm going to use this piece of cardboard as a template and draw it out, get my 20 inches, and then go from there. So now I need to draw it out on here and we'll put a little nub on it, and then I can cut them in 2 pieces because this all together will not fit on my bandsaw. That's why I haven't glued them together yet. Ta-da! Time to bandsaw. Ta-da! We got them all cut out. This are the basic patterns. We got the 20-inch and the 14-inch. And we've already done a preliminary painting, and that's the designs we're going to go with. The Argyle one turned out the best so far. The polka dots are Ellie's favorite, and we're using this because the holes are pre-cut, and I'm struggling with the overspray, so I got to figure out how to fix that. I had a bunch of bottle caps left over, so we stuck them on there and then painted the whole thing red, and I'm getting ready to take these off to see if we have white polka dots without overspray. Hopefully that will work. Then I can take those red polka dots, and actually I can take the red caps and put them right here, and then we have red polka dots. Score. Done there. So let's take these off and see what happens. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. And just so you know, I spent like an hour and a half, 2 hours in here last night cleaning up all the styrofoam, and I still didn't even get it all. Aww. It goes everywhere. Oh, that's hot. So that worked out almost perfectly. I'm short one right there, and then these that are half, we'll just paint those with red paint and be done with it. And this one,
I love it.
Perfect. No overspray, and I'll just paint the gold here so that it all matches. And this, the reason that's there is because we have a few that we're going to do together, and that's going to get glued. I have to cut that off, and that's going to get glued on there. And this, the black line all the way around it, sandpaper. Takes it right off. We don't have enough bottle caps to do this again, but we want to do the same pattern on here, similar. So Ellie decided to come up with the idea of making square polka dots, but we'll make them diamonds. So I'm doing this, and I'm so good that, you know, bam! Polka dots, done. See how that works? Just hand it off, disappears, comes back, done. Ta-da! All painted, all ready to go. Except Ellie wants 3 of them stacked. So we gotta pick 3 of the small ones to go on 3 of the big ones. Cut out a little crescent moon area on the bottom of the small one so that I can hot glue it to, for instance, right here on the top of this one so they can stay together. So now Ellie gets to make choices. All right, now we gotta glue these together and we will be done. All right, it's numbers time. For this one, if you go with what we spent last year, we got these, which came with 9 in a package for $50. You're looking at around $5, $5.50 a piece for these. 2-dimensional, the patterns, they were already on there. The colors, we couldn't really pick the colors. We liked this one, it came with this one, kind of got what we got. That was it. We looked up the other ones online, and for a single globe like this, it runs anywhere from $20 to $60. That's kind of expensive to throw something in the yard. Even more expensive are the stacked ones that can run up to $200. Granted, they have lights. We're not putting lights in ours, but $200 really for 2 big balls to put in my yard like a beach ball? A little bit much. So let's cut all of that in half and take the bottom line of all of it. We have 3 stacked ones, and we have 2 little big ones, 2 little ones. If you say $100 for the stacked one, that's $300, and $20 for the singles, that's another $80. So that's $380 for 1, 2, 3, what is that? 4, 7, for 7 sets of ornaments to go in the yard. For our tools and supplies, we used the tools we already have here, the table saw, the bandsaw, and the glue gun, and we didn't need the glue sticks because we didn't need to buy them, we already have them. That's all free. So we go to time and materials. We spent a day. We spent a day doing this and spent some time together making ornaments and doing something that Ellie enjoys, and I enjoy doing it because I'm doing it with her. And the paint. I bought a can of red spray paint for $5.50, which I probably didn't even need to buy because we already had paint that was red. I was just afraid we were going to run out, and we didn't even use half of either one. So we saved, if you go with $380 and I spent $5.50 on paint, that means we saved $374.50. That's a big savings for a yard ornaments.
And ours have polka dots.
And ours have polka dots. We could pick the design we wanted. You know, you go online and you got to search forever to try to find the design you want and the color you want exactly. We got all the designs we want, especially the polka dots, which she loves the most. And I thought that was cool. We got to, you know, design something together. It was fun. Hopefully you learned something. If you have some ideas for your yard ornaments or some suggestions on how we could have made ours better or different, please let us know in the comments, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.